Hello everyone, and welcome back to X4. Well, in the last episode we managed to scrunch enough money together that we could buy this little mining ship. Well, it's not really small because it is basically medium-sized. Okay, that was a little bit narrow jump. Anyways, we have this new ship, and as you might have guessed, we might as well make use of it. In this system, I do believe we have... Yeah, we have an ore refinery. And as it happens, this system is... Let me just check... information. Yeah, it is full of ore. So basically it is perfect for our purposes. We could discover some of these stations as well. In fact, you know what? Before we get started, I will load up on some ore. And then we will discover what other stations we have in the area. Let's start with this one. 182 pieces of ore in this asteroid. To mine, you don't want to just randomly hit the asteroid. What you want to do is hit these little nodules, and that will release. Yeah, for example, this one already has 124 units of ore, so yeah, you get a lot more ore out of it if you do it like this. So basically, if you just blasted the asteroid randomly, you would get a lot less. So let me quickly fill up the cargo hold and we will take a look at the stations. Ooh, we have spacefly eggs. Now, those are, well, as you can see, they are actually illegal. Anyways, we are halfway full. Let's just move around a little bit so we can expose some of the resource nodes on this asteroid. Any more, please? I think I've seen one more somewhere on this asteroid. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Any more? I think we are pretty much done with this one, so... No, wait, there's a little bit more. Okay, and yeah, I think that's it. Okay, let's break the rest of it. And there we go. And that is done. Let's take a look at the next one. Ooh. There was some twinkling here. Yeah, we have a crystal on this one. Let's take a look. That looks like... That looks blue. No, purple. Okay, purple is basically the worst kind of crystal, unfortunately. But still is better than nothing. Thank you. Yeah, bandonite is basically the cheapest kind of crystal in the game. Anyways, let's mine this one. Oh, no, never mind. Storage 100% full. We are good to go. Okay, so we still have these stations here undiscovered. I will go for this one first. Right? Yeah. And then I will move to this one, and that should allow us to discover all the stations. Also, you might have noticed that, yes, actually, now that we are fully loaded with ore, we are a lot more sluggish. So, if we get into trouble, we would be, well, in big trouble, basically. Anyways, this looks like... I think this might be an ore refinery as well. I think this is an ore refinery module. I might be wrong on that one. Yeah, that's an ore refinery. Okay, you know what? Might as well go ahead and dock here now. Okay, now we are sluggish, so we need to brake early and hard. Okay. Thankfully we only took shield damage, but we really overshot this one. Yeah, we need to be a little bit more careful with our piloting, not that we are so heavy and sluggish. So we need to dock right there. Did I buy a docking computer for this one? I don't think I did. Okay, seriously. Oh, we are really... well, as I've said, quite sluggish. Anyways... yeah, I think we have a docking computer on this one. Docking was a lot easier than I expected. Okay then. Also, let me quickly... I think it's too late now, yeah. Okay, I will quickly sell the ore. Can I? Yes, I can. And that's going to be 56,000. Not too bad. For time investment, that was, I think, a lot better than previously. Okay, waiting for trade to finish. And... we are good to go. Let's go. Also, I did hear that, yeah, we have a criminal ship in the area. Can I shoot this with the mining laser? So... let's just try to target it. I think we can hit it, but I don't think that's going to be a lot of damage. Yeah. That's not going to happen. Fine. Ideally, we should kill these guys, and that would basically increase our standing with the faction. But it's fine. Plus, we are already +8 standing with the organs, so it's not really all that important. Anyways, let's go for this station next, and that should allow us to discover these stations as well. By the way, that ping noise, that is what you can hear once you have enemy ships in the area. So, for example, this criminal ship, for example. Anyways, we have a medical supply factory. This is for basically you can have workers on your stations, and to have workers consistently you would need to supply them with food and medical supplies. And yeah, I know. And we have food rations as well. Ooh, that's actually pretty great. So basically we have both medical supplies and food if we wanted to buy a station in this area. Okay, I will stop here, and we didn't do any scanning in this end of this sector, so tell you what, let's do a bit of scanning. Wow, they are complaining a lot. I know I cannot do anything about that right now.
Don't let them get away. Stop that criminal.
Okay, we have a data vault here, but that's about it. Oh well. What kind of missions do we have, by the way? Vigil at the gates. We have no more satellites, so this one not going to work. We could deliver food for one of the stations, but this ship cannot deliver cargo. It can only deliver raw resources, so that's not going to happen. Eye for an eye. If we had weapons, we could do this one, but unfortunately we have no viable weapons for this, unfortunately. Basically, we could go to the defense station, destroy criminal traffic, exactly that these radio messages are complaining about. You know what, let's just move out, because I don't want to listen to it. Okay, so I think I will move to this area, so we can supply this station with ores. Yeah, let's do that.
Illegal cargo.
Illegal data on drone detected.
Okay, I think that's close enough. So, scanning mode, and as expected, we have plenty of ore to mine in the area. So let's go ahead and do just that. Don't bump into asteroids, I don't want to pay for the repairs. And that's it, we are already full. That asteroid was quite rich. So we need to go ahead and dock right there. Okay, that was actually lucky. We actually do have some illegal goods on board, right? Oh yeah, we have spacefly eggs and unstable crystals. Both of them are illegal in Argon space, but thankfully they didn't actually find it. So anyways, let's sell the ore. And this time we only got 49,000. As you might have expected, this game has a proper economic system, so if a certain resource is abundant in a certain place, they will not ask a lot of money for it. But for example, the other station was a lot more empty than this one, so we could get a lot more money for it. But you know what, 49,000 is not too bad. Anyways, I will go ahead and can I... Oh, okay, never mind. Unfortunately, maybe... Where is the way? Oh, never mind. Okay, that's the way out. So, we need to go and sell what we have. Unfortunately, we cannot sell illegal goods in the trader's corner. For that, we would need to have a, well, a black marketeer.
Can I help?
And to unlock those, we will need to do a couple of side missions. Although, oh, we can sell spacefly eggs at least. Okay, and the bandonite, yeah, as I said, bandonite crystals are not very lucrative. And that's it. Okay, confirm. Thank you, goodbye. Ooh, new balance, 400,000. Yeah, selling the elite was a lot better than I expected. Technically, we could buy one more ship. I am actually tempted to do so. First, let's sit down. Tell you what, let's do it. What I will do is buy another one of these ships. So, size M, drill. Yeah, let's just outfit it as basic as possible. Thank you. And I will upgrade them once we are a little bit more rich. So basic mining drill, no turrets because this one is going to be piloted by an AI pilot, so I don't want them to stop and fight, I want them to flee if they get in trouble. So the most basic software, and that's fine, and a captain, and that's it. And this time around, it is a lot more expensive. Yeah, I suppose the wharf might be running low on resources. Well, that would explain it, right? Yeah, the engine is not a lot more expensive. The thruster as well. Mark 1 shield. Mark 1 drill. The most basic software, and that's it. So yeah, I think the wharf is running low on resources. That's why it's more expensive now. Oh well, let's just buy it. And exactly, yeah. The station doesn't have enough whole parts, so we need to wait until they have the resources. Until then, this ship is not going to be built. So yeah, we already bought it, it will be built, but not right now. If we wanted to, we could actually help these guys out, but unfortunately this ship cannot carry basically refined resources. It can only carry raw ores, so it basically what I was trying to say is that if we wanted to, we could go out, pick up whole parts and move it to the station, and that would actually make the ship get built a bit faster. But unfortunately our current ship cannot do that because it can only carry raw resources. Anyways, let's go and mine a bit more. And welcome aboard. Well, let's go ahead and... 49,000. I think they are using the ore faster than we can bring them in, so that can be good news. Okay, confirm. Let's wait for this to finish. Did I pick up any... Okay, I think I will actually drop these unstable crystals. I don't want to risk it, basically. Lodestone, I think, yeah, that's just a piece of ore. That's fine, we can sell it in the shop at some point, not right now. Did the ship get built yet? Ah, okay, the ship is built. So we have our first AI ship. Okay. We are not on location, so tell you what, I think I will buy a full set of service crew for this guy. So let's go ahead, upgrade, repair, crew, and let's just have a full service crew assortment. 76,000, we can afford it, so there we go for it. Anything we want to upgrade? No, it's fine. For AI ships, we don't need to worry about docking computers, they can manage just fine. I suppose... Tell you what, let's just buy a Mark II shield. I think it would be better for us. Yeah, it's a bit more expensive, but I think it would be best if we did this. Okay, conform order and... So let me see, order change equipment. I am not sure if the station can afford this or not. Previously they were only complaining about whole parts, so I think they should be okay on the other stuff. Still, it takes a little bit of time for these changes to complete. Let me take a look. Orders. Okay, it is done. Just finished. Well, let's go ahead and set up a default behavior for this ship. So right now, this ship is, well, it is docked in this station. What we need to do is go into information and set up a default behavior. If we wanted to, we can tell it to just start mining and that's all. It will mine and then it will stop and stand idle until we tell him what to do next. But we can tell him a default behavior and we can tell him to, where is it? There we go, local auto mine. And we can select, let's just go for ore because, well, this place only has ore, and anchor space, that is going to be the reach. And this tells the ship that go to this sector, load up on ore, and this behavior also includes a secondary order that if it's full, go ahead and sell the ores locally. Thankfully we have 2 stations that we can do so. And once it's done, go out and mine more. So confirm order. Good. Okay, it will undock, fly to this sector, start mining, sell, mine, sell, mine, sell, and that is going to be a steady source of income for us. Very good. I still want to take a look at this station, by the way. And what kind of missions do we have here, by the way? Destroy mines. 55,000. The problem is that I don't think our mining laser can deal with the mines. Plus it expired. What about this one? Okay. This is a basically attack mission. I don't want to do that. Basically, it is targeting an Argon ship, and that would make the Argon not quite happy with us, so let's not do that. Okay then. I think we can go out and mine a bit more. But before we do that, I want to take a look at this station. So tell you what, while I am moving in that direction, I will mine. It is this direction. Right, this way. There you are. Unfortunately, in external mode, we cannot zoom in. I really wish that we could, but unfortunately we cannot. If we wanted to use the video enhancement goggles, we would need to go into first person mode. So this looks like... I don't remember what this module is. Let's go ahead and take a look. So do we have any asteroids along the way? Not really. Okay, fine. Let's just take a look at this station and then we will come back. Okay, that is a food rations factory. So yeah, we have 2 food factories, 1 medical supply factory, and 2 ore refineries, as well as a defense station, but whatever. Okay, tell you what, I think I will leave this guy to mine in this area, and I will mine in this area instead. Let's just make a quick scan of this particular end of this sector. Okay, we have no more stations in this area, although, wait, we have a lockbox. Let me just take a look. It is not too far away as far as I can tell. Now, I have never done this before. I have never tried to unlock a lockbox with mining lasers, so tell you what, just to satisfy my curiosity, I will try to do this one. Okay, so once again, I'm going to save. And let's see if we can do this with the mining laser. Ooh, okay, that was successful. So let's see what we have. So we have some sedatives, some needles, an interface unit, a basic ship nanoweave, and a micro gimbal. The interface units are not too bad, that's 13,000. Other than that, nothing really all that interesting. By the way, we could also save some of these resources, and at the trader shop we could use a crafting table where we could turn them into higher in value items. I think I might hold on to these. Yeah, sure, why not? Anyways, as I have said, I think I will move myself here. Although, wait, this guy is selling his wares here. You know what? Let's go ahead and take a look at this data vault. We haven't dealt with this in the last episode, so while that guy is making us some money, let's go ahead and take a look. It is very far away, but we will get there eventually. Ooh, and apparently our ship just sold its first installment of ore. Let's take a look. Not account management, where is the transaction log? Right. This guy just made us 56,000. Not too bad. Okay, I think it was a very worthwhile investment. Obviously, it is going to take a couple of extra trips to make its money back, but it will eventually make more money that we have spent, and that is going to be great. So anyways, we are getting there slowly. I enabled a guidance waypoint for it, and I enabled autopilot, so that should take care of the, you know, the slowdown for us a little bit more reliably, at least hopefully. Anyways, I will see you in a second. Okay, we are here. It is only 3 kilometers away. I will stop right now. So, what we need to do now is get out of the ship for the first time ever. I will try to stop right on top of it. It is perfect. Okay, so get out of the seat. And what we need to do now, thank you, is to get out of the ship and get into our spacesuit. And there we go. We are floating freely in space. What we need to do now is find certain modules on this station and basically repair them with the repair laser, which is this green laser, and that will enable, well, certain functions on this station, and that will unlock these compartments, and they can contain either more repairables that we need to repair, or they can contain cargo containers, or a certain, well, you might be able to hear that static. That is a signal leak that will actually unlock a certain, well, a lore, I don't know, entry in our encyclopedia. So anyways, what we are looking for are big red stuff that we need to repair. Where could they be? Usually they are around these solar panels, but I don't see them right now. Maybe on the other side of this main strut. Oh, there it is, okay. That's the first one we needed to repair. And that's repaired, and that unlocked two of these compartments. So let's see what we have. This one has another repairable. Let's take care of it. That's done. Next one. I think you get the idea. As I have said in the last episode, it is a very, very easy and light puzzle. It's not very hard, we just need to repair a couple of stuff that will unlock successive compartments, and that's about it. So the two solar panels are repaired, they are active. Didn't unlock anything on the bottom, but that might have unlocked some. Yeah, we have something unlocked there. That's good, and that sounds like the signal leak. I think we might be at the end. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's a signal leak, and we have modular trigger, decryption modules, AGI neural network. Not too bad, 39,000. Oh, right, we need to actually move to it to pick these up. First, let's pick up the cargo. Thank you. It's very, very illegal. And let's scan this data leak. And that's it. Okay. Thank you very much. And we had one more drop-off from the other miner ship. Okay then, anything else we need to do around here? I think we are done. Yeah, I think we are done. Okay, we can get back on board, and the ship is... where is it? And welcome back on board. Let's go ahead and sit down. So, I do believe that these guys can be used to craft something. You might have noticed that 3 out of 3 that popped up on the message window. So if we go back to one of the stations, we might be able to craft these into, I believe, a hacking module. I am not 100% sure. Anyways, yeah, let's just go and suppose, let's just check something. So this one has 51,000 ore, and this one 12,000. Yeah, if you want to sell ore, we need to sell it here. And let me just check any ore asteroids nearby. Oh, right, and before we go, let's scan in this general area as well. Yeah, nothing really out here. I didn't even hear a ping, so... Right, let's go ahead and mine this one, I suppose. Oh, I can see some twinkling on that asteroid. So tell you what, I will pick up these chunks of ore real quick and then we'll take a look. What we are actually looking for in terms of crystals are white crystals. Those are the most expensive ones. So first let's scoop up these ore chunks real quick. Let's take a look at this guy. Right, storage full, good. Uh-oh. Do we have... Okay, I don't see anyone out here. So, let's take a look at this crystal. I think it was on this asteroid, right? Is that purple? Yeah, that's purple. Oh well. Oh well. As I've said, purple is the worst one, but oh well, it's still money, I suppose. Okay then. We are full, might as well go ahead and sell what we have mined up. Target. In fact, you know what? Let's just play it safe. Start guidance to object. Enable autopilot, and I will see you once we arrive. Okay, we are here. Let me just quickly dock. And no, don't engage travel mode. Thank you. We need dock right here. Okay. How are we on finances, by the way? We have 400,000 once again. That's great. Tell you what. I think I will... Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will buy another fighter ship and I will let this ship to mine on its own from now on. I just basically wanted to show you guys how mining works in this game. And now that I have done so, I think my work here is done. And there we go. Not the best landing, but don't tell anyone. Okay. So there we go. Let's just jump out. Oh, right. Before I do so, let's sell the ores. Thank you. Trade. Sell, and that is going to give us 56,000. Lovely. Okay, now we can leave. So. We still need 3 service crew for this one. Oh, right. This is the first alien that we have found that was, you know, walking around. This guy... we cannot hire him for some reason. Goodbye. I just want to get the remaining 3 crew members for the ship. So this one is full, right? Which one is it? Maybe this one. Yeah, this one is full. So we need to JKT 712. This is the one that we need to fill up.
Thanks for hiring me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay, tell you what, I will set the autosave interval to be a little bit more spaced out because this is a little bit too frequent for my liking. Let me see, game settings. Yeah, autosave interval, let's just go for 40 to 80 minutes. That's going to be fine. So we might get one autosave per episode. Okay, I do believe we still need maybe 5 more crew members. I think so. Ooh, and that is a Paranid. We still cannot hire them for some reason. Goodbye. We only need a couple of people, right? Let me just check. So this ship should be completely full in terms of crew. Yes, 10 out of 10, that's fine. What about you? We need... No, wait, never mind. We are full. Okay, so this ship is fully staffed. And we also have 2 of the service crew that are not just apprentices, but they are able as well. That's great. Okay, so tell you what. I will tell this guy to start mining on its own. In fact, what we could do is select this ship, right click on this one and tell him to mimic commander's behavior, and that will inherit the default behavior from the leading ship. But you know what, let's just do it manually, that's fine. Information, behavior, a local auto mine, just go for ore, and yeah, in the reach. Confirm. Go ahead and do it. I know this will leave us stranded, but it's fine. So let me see. Proceed with current orders. And the ship is off. Okay. Well, we have 430,000 left in our bank balance. Let's go ahead and buy something nice for us. As I said, I would like to have a small fighter ship. So previously we had this Elite. It is a decent little ship, but I think we can do better. Let's take a look at the Nova. Well, this is not just a light fighter, but it is a proper fighter. Let me see what else we have. We have these very small cargo ships as well. The Discoverer, I think, is what we are going to go for. Yeah, let's just go for this one. Okay, this is basically a scout ship. Okay, so I don't think we can afford the best engine, but I think we can afford the Mark II travel engines. And that will allow us to travel at 4.9 kilometers per second. That's pretty good. Let's just have, yeah, the basic combat thrusters. I think we can afford the Mark III shield. At some point I want to buy these anyway, so might as well splurge out right now. This one, let's just go for Mark II pulse lasers. And they are going to be a little bit better for us, although no, they are too expensive right now. Okay, I will buy the Mark 1s and I will upgrade them later. Software, let's just go for the best ones. Yeah, let's have everything. This is already too expensive. I will not... I will buy some flares, I suppose. We need to have a pilot. Let's just have... You know what? No service crew for this one. If we need to ferry people around, I want to have some anti-crew cabins. And what else? What can we drop? Because right now it is a little bit too expensive. Dropping the shield would not be enough. Tell you what, I will go for the Mark 1 engines for now. Yeah, that's going to be fine. Also, we do need to drop the shield, I suppose. And now we can afford it. Okay then, let's go for this. I think I am happy with this. Right. Okay, let's go for it. Can this station actually build it? That is the question now. And no, they are lacking 31 hull parts once again. I do believe these guys can carry containers. I'm not 100% sure. Let me just take a look. So buy ship, small discoverer, and the container storage. I think they can carry finished goods around. Not a lot, but obviously, but it can do so. So, well, we can't use it right now, but at some point we could basically supply the wharf with some hull parts, and that would allow us to build ships as fast as possible. But unfortunately, we are out. Unfortunately, yeah. For now, what I think I will do is set the camera on one of our mining ships, and I guess I will see you once we have our discoverer landed locally. And in the meantime, our discoverer has been built. So tell you what, let's tell them to dock at my current location. So they will, well, undock from the wharf, come here, dock, and they will be ready for us to board. In the meantime, I just remember that we picked up those less than legal stuff from the data vault. So tell you what, let's go to the trader's corner. And let's see what we can build. So we can make some security slicers. Well, one to be exact. As you might have guessed, this is completely illegal, but it might come in handy for some of the missions. So let's go ahead and craft one. And we could also make a security bypass system. Yeah, let's go for it. Good, and that's it. Okay, that's all we can craft. Let's go ahead and sell the rest, I suppose. 31,000, not a lot, but better than nothing. Thank you. Thank you. Okay then, where is the discoverer? It is getting close now, and as you can see, it is a lot faster than our, well, lumbering mining ships. And we have a freighter coming and leaving. Okay, then the Discoverer should arrive in a second. Might as well go ahead and watch it land. Let me see, where are you? Ah, there you are. There's our new ship. And this landed. Let's go ahead and hop on board. Thank you.
Discoverer, Vanguard.
Thank you. And well, this is going to be a little bit easier to pilot. And speaking of, let's undock because we have a criminal ship nearby. So let's target it and let's get rid of it. As I have said,
Show mercy on us, please.
no, I will not. I know we are clipping through a little bit. Can you please stop clipping through?
Stop that!
Wow, what is the deal with this guy? Okay, I suppose this might be because of the beta branch that I've been using until now. Okay, I think we got it. Right? Oh, that's an asteroid. I think it might have bugged out. What about... Yeah, I think that was a bug. Okay, fine. I am using the unstable branch, by the way. That is why we might have a couple of small bugs. So yeah, I think this was the first. Usually the game is relatively stable. Oh, never mind, we actually got it. So we have a bounty of 500 and we increase the standing a little bit. Okay, yeah, I think the civilian ships around here scan away. It's fine. Please don't find it.
Nothing found. You're free
Ah,
to go.
okay, good. That was lucky. Okay, tell you what. We are way over time at this point. Even with the time lapses, I think we can say goodbye now. Let's just check on the missions. We have a return to normal order, destroy laser towers. Maybe not. What about this one? Find logbox, collect items. This is a little bit... I don't know, I don't really want to do this one because we need to search a very, very big area. And I tried to do this one at one point and it was completely busted, so let's not do this one. Yeah, let's just check on the missions in the defense platform and I guess we can say goodbye. Okay, let's take a look. Do we have any missions? Yes, we do. What do we have on offer? All that remains. Once again, find logbox. No, thank you. And this one, all we need to do is deploy 8 laser towers at the target location. Oh. Tell you what, let's do it. Accept. So we need to deploy some laser towers here, but for that obviously we need some laser towers. And that one we can... I think we can only pick them up on the wharf, I believe. So yeah, let's start guidance. Autopilot on. Let's go there, pick up the laser towers, come back, deploy them, and then I will say goodbye. Okay, we are on location. So, let's go ahead and dock. Thankfully, now it is a lot more maneuverable. So, first things first, we need to dock. Please stop. Thank you. Yeah, docking with the docking computer is a lot easier. So, we need 8 laser towers. Upgrade the ship. We need deployables. And we need 8 laser towers. But only 8. We don't want to overspend on this one. Yeah, 98,000, but we'll get more than this in payment, so it's worth it. Okay, so it is on board. We can leave. Ooh, lovely. Okay. Thank you, autosave, and done. So, that last little trade that we have done raised our standing with the Argon Federation to 10. That means we can actually move up in rank. Okay, I will quickly finish this mission. We will come back, attend the promotion ceremony, and then we will say goodbye. Yes, I know I am delaying, but you know what? Might as well take care of it now. Alright, I do believe, yes, the area that we need to, well, pepper with these laser towers was right next to the jump gate. Right here. So all we need to do is stop here. Maybe a little bit to the right. I just want to park myself in the middle of this area and I will start dropping these. I did set up a shortcut to deploy the towers. Let me just refresh my memory. So it was under controls, general controls, laser towers. Yeah, Control Z. This is a custom keybind. This is going to be different in your game, I believe. So Control Z, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they are completely bunched together, but I don't care. I just want to finish this mission. So, mission complete. Great, and let's go ahead and attend that promotion ceremony. That is going to be in the Argon shipyard. Well, the difference between a wharf and a shipyard is going to be the size of the ships. This is where we can get large and extra large ships. So first things first, let's get a little bit closer and then we can dock. There we go, docking granted. It is going to be... where exactly? There's the docking platform. And there we go. So, we are here. Let's go ahead and talk to the faction representative who will give us our new rank. Hello. We want to go to the representative's office. Hi.
It's good to see you, friend. We've been watching your work with great interest and wanted to reward you for it. I'm pleased to present you with a new rank amongst our organization. Of course, this rank comes with great benefits. These benefits are tied to the rank, so if you lose the rank, the benefits go too. But with your record, I'm sure we won't have to worry about that. I hope you find these rewards fit into the work you've done and make the most of them. Oh, and And you may also find that certain organizations under our jurisdiction now have interest in you joining their ranks. Once again, thank you for your efforts. We look forward to working with you more in the future. Good luck out there.
Thank you very much. Now we are a friend of the Federation. That's great. Let me just take a look at our inbox. So, messages. Yeah, we are a friend of the Federation. We could join the war effort against the Xenon, you know, the rogue AR terraformers, or we could join the war effort against the Holy Order of the Pontifex, because as I said in the last episode, the Archon Federation is at war with the Holy Order. So yeah, that's not great. And yeah, that was the invitation to the ceremony. So yeah, also with this rank we did receive a live stream access. Basically that cinematic camera that I've been using until now. We can set that to monitor Argon ships from now on if you wanted to. So anyways, I think I will say goodbye now. Let's just show you some of the ships that we could buy here, by the way. So large ships we could have, well, for example, this destroyer, a big gas mining ship, or well, the same but set to mine minerals, or we could have, well, a big freighter or another kind of freighter. So yeah, we have plenty of ships to choose from in the future. We could also have this very big carrier, this huge destroyer as well, or this one, or we could also go for this mammoth. This is going to be our station building ship at some point. But let's not waste any more time, because as I've said, we are way over time at this point. All that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching, and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you, and goodbye.